ladies and gentlemen. This is Joe Applebaum, CEO of Evie AI, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get clients on LinkedIn in 2025. So if you're watching me live, this is great. This is a great place to watch me. I'm also going to open up Zoom for those that want to join me on Zoom, and I'm going to have a Zoom room ready to go for people that want to be able to see my Zoom. I have lots of people in the waiting room, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen
Recording in progress.
for the people in the Zoom room. And I'm also going to record it on my computer so that I have a record of this as well. Welcome to the Evie AI webinar. This webinar, we're going to be talking about LinkedIn. We're going to be talking about Sales Navigator. We're going to talk about growing your business. So if you're tuning in live, you can also check this out at highenergyzoom.com if you want to come live to watch me. And just really excited about having all of you here today. So if you haven't heard of LinkedIn, LinkedIn is the world's largest professional social network. So I'm going to go ahead and go to linkedin.com/about to kind of show you a little bit about LinkedIn. LinkedIn.com/about. Oh, no, I think it's about.linkedin.com. About.linkedin.com. That's where it is. And I'm going to just let everybody in the waiting room. If there's anybody in the waiting room that's there, that's live. And I am going to also go on WhatsApp and let a couple people know that we are live. Welcome, Andrew. Welcome, everybody else. So glad that you guys are here. This webinar is all about LinkedIn, using LinkedIn together with artificial intelligence and using Sales Navigator. So I'm excited that you guys are here right now and that you're joining me live.
Have a
I'm going to mute everyone.
comes out.
I'm going to mute
Okay,
everyone.
so just wrap the box, seal it, put that.
There you go. I muted everybody. So in the chat, just let me know where in the world you're dialing in from. If you're dialing in live now, feel free to let me know where in the world you're coming in from. I'm always curious to know where people are dialing in live from. So go ahead and let me know. I'm going to open up the chat on the left side over here just to kind of see who's chatting here. Okay, so we got Cameron from Greenboro, North Carolina. Welcome. So glad that you're here. We got Craig from Detroit. We got Mike from San Francisco. I don't know if you guys know this, but LinkedIn is global. There's 1 billion members in 200 countries around the world. It's a powerful, powerful platform. And most people do not know how to use it. Most people do not know how to use LinkedIn. So if you want to learn how to leverage LinkedIn, this is a great place to be. I'm curious to know, what is your goal with LinkedIn? Is it networking? Is it prospecting? Or is it marketing? What is your goal with LinkedIn? Let me know in the chat. Let me know if you would like to let me know. Making cash, so new clients. Making cash, so new clients. There's a lot of ways to make cash. There's a lot of ways to make cash on LinkedIn. There's a lot of ways to make cash in life.
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking? Building a network into prospects? Really powerful. Yes, 100%. 100%. All of the above, Cameron said. Love that. Okay, so if the first thing you wanted to understand, if you're using LinkedIn, I'm going to go to LinkedIn right now just to kind of show you. The first thing you want to understand is that there's different platforms within LinkedIn. There's the organic side of LinkedIn, which is this part. When you just log in, there's the feed. This is what most people see. But then there's also a section called Sales Navigator. So I'm going to control click on Sales Navigator so I have it open here. This is a part where you can try to generate sales on LinkedIn by reaching out to people that you're not even connected to, people that you have no affiliation with, and you can cold just reach out to them out of the blue and potentially have a conversation with them. Now, whether you're prospecting on Sales Navigator or whether you're networking on LinkedIn or whether you're marketing on a company page, what you have to realize is that people are still people. That's something that a lot of people don't realize. They forget, like, oh, people, I just want to sell my products. But nobody cares if you want to sell your products. People only care about what they care about. So, what do you think people care about? If someone's on LinkedIn, what do they care about? People are still people, even on LinkedIn. Exactly, Kevin. So, what do people care about when they're on LinkedIn? What are they thinking about? What do they care about? Let me know what you think people care about when they're on LinkedIn. I'm going to log out of this. I'm going to log out of one. What do people care about when they're on LinkedIn? So Chaya said human connection. Love that. Thank you. Cameron said what's in it for them. Yes, that's true. What's in it for them? People care about two things. They care about the things that are giving them either pleasure or the things that are giving them pain. Those are the two things that people really care about. Those are the human beings. They care about the pain and they care about the pleasure. So you have pains, which are things that are bothering you, things that are bothering you. So what are some things that are bothering you that somebody else can help you with? Things that are hurting you. And then there are things that are helping you, or things that you'd like to get to, goals that you have, or needs that you want to have met. If somebody posts on LinkedIn, what are they looking for? What is their goal? What do they want to achieve with their posts from LinkedIn? So you might think, oh, they want to achieve clients. But really what they really want is they want to be able to get exposure. That's why they posted. They posted to get exposure. So for example, Casey posted an hour ago here. I'm going to give him a like, and I'm going to help him with exposure by dropping a comment on his post. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a friendly comment on his post. And that's going to keep me top of mind with Casey. You see that? I'm going to tag him so he also gets notified. And so Casey wants exposure. Now, if I find someone on Sales Navigator that I want to target, give me an example of someone that you want to target. Maybe it's a sales manager. So you go here, you click on past job titles or current job titles, and you type in sales manager. And then you go ahead, you press include. And then I look for a sales manager maybe in North Carolina, so I can go down to geography and pick the person's geography here. So I'm going to press plus. I'm going to type in North Carolina. You see that? And then I find the sales managers in North Carolina that I can target. Now there's 12,000 of them. What do you think these sales managers want in North Carolina? Well, it depends on their industry. So different industries are going to want different things. So I'm going to go ahead and pick an industry. So for example, maybe I'll pick manufacturing. I have 251 sales managers in manufacturing in North Carolina. And it's possible that these people want leads. They want exposure. They want more credibility. So if I was going to reach out to this person, this director of sales, I'm going to click on his name. It's going to load here. If I just talk about my services to him, he's not going to be interested. He's not going to be interested at all. That's, you know what I mean? People are not interested in what you're offering. They're interested in what they care about. And so I can click on the three dots here. I can view his organic profile just to kind of see what it looks like. It's a little hard to view his organic profile. Let me click on view LinkedIn profile. You see I had to do 3 clicks to get here. And now I see I have mutual connections with him over here. I see he's paying for LinkedIn. I say that people that pay attention. I also see that he posted something. He reposted something an hour ago. I see he's reposting here on LinkedIn. So obviously he's active on LinkedIn. This guy Chuck is active on LinkedIn. I'm going to try to find his phone number, and I'm going to, and he's into relationship building. You see, he clearly writes what he's into. He's clearly into relationship building. And so what I can technically do is I could just give him a call right now, because if he's into relationship building, possibly he wants to build a relationship. So let's see what that looks like. Have you guys ever called somebody out of the blue? Let me know in the chat if you ever called somebody out of the blue from LinkedIn. Someone that you're not connected to. Now, is it possible he's not going to pick up? Yes. But if I make 10 calls,
Your call has been forwarded to an.
now it depends why you're calling the person. Audrey says she's not allowed to call people. Okay, so I don't know what the laws are around if you're a lawyer, if you're allowed to call, you're not allowed to call. But if I'm calling him for a reason, what would be the reason that I'm calling Chuck? Maribel, do you think it's intrusive if I'm calling to help him with something? Like, for example, I noticed that he did something wrong on his profile, and I want to just give him a little piece of advice to help him get more exposure. If I notice that he literally did something that is stopping him from getting exposure, do you think there would be something wrong with me picking up the phone and calling him? Do you find that intrusive? If somebody called you to help you out with something? So Andrew said if his number's there, it's game on. He put his phone number there. A lot of people, especially first degree connections, put their phone numbers there. Now, if people don't want to be interrupted, they don't have to pick up the phone. They have a choice of whether they picked up the phone. Your phone rings and you're busy with something. Like, for example, this guy, Brent. Brent has his cell phone right here. He put his cell phone number here. I can pick up the phone and call Brent right now. And you might assume that I'm bothering him. He picked up the phone. You might assume that I'm bothering him. But if he knows who I am and he likes me, he actually feels honored that I called him. He actually feels honored that I called him. So before I call people, often what I'll do is I'll look at their profiles and I will leave a comment on their posts. And then when I call them, I might reference the comment that I left on their post. And I can say something like, Brent, this is such a thought-provoking post. It's interesting how often we hold on to our low performers for fear or sentiment. Encouraging a culture of accountability can really elevate the whole team. Let's keep the conversation going. What strategy have I found effective in addressing this? I'm just going to delete that last bit here. So nice to see you. Okay, I'm going to press comment, and now I mentioned him. Now, if I decided to pick up the phone and call him after I sent him a message like this, I'm not sitting here and worried that Brent is going to be upset or anything like that. And also, if you're the type of person that doesn't like to get calls, you're automatically going to have a bias that you don't want to get calls either. Now, you don't have to call every single person. I can easily message this person right here, Chuck. And I can use one of my 46 credits to message Chuck right now. I'm going to say, you might be doing it wrong. And I'm going to message him like this. And I'm going to click on EviAI. And I'm going to use the little microphone inside EviAI. I noticed some things that you're doing on your profile that you might not be doing correctly if you want to get the maximum exposure on LinkedIn. I've been training sales managers like you on how to maximize LinkedIn for over 10 years. Do you mind if I give you a few tips? Okay, do you see the way I am asking Chuck for permission over here to give him a few tips? And I used one of my 46 credits and I sent him this message and I said, you might be doing it wrong. That's kind of like the opening line. And then he will get this both as an email, because InMail shows up as an email, and he'll also get a notification organically on LinkedIn right here under messages. A message will just pop up and it'll say, you might be doing it wrong, just like over here. Now, this guy wrote over here, I noticed EviAI and followed it back on your profile. I love to connect on LinkedIn. Now, there's no reason for me to connect with this person really, unless I notice that, hey, he's a Vistage chair and he's a thought leadership coach. And so, of course, I'm going to say, yes, I'm interested. You see, there's a yes, I'm interested button. I'm going to say, I'd like to learn more right here. And now I'm going to say the magic 3 words. Does anyone know what the magic 3 words are? Let me know if you know the magic 3 words. What are the magic 3 words that allow me to find people's cell phone numbers very quickly? Does anyone remember from the last session I did? Exactly. Kevin said, what's your cell? What's your cell? Now I click on send. Now this guy reached out to me. Get it? He reached out to me, so I can ask him for his cell phone number. We're having a conversation. He's based in Chicago. I'm going to click on contact info just to see if his cell phone number is here. Cell phone number is not there. Then I'm going to click on the about section just to kind of see if his phone number is here. I see his emails addresses are here and his website's here. Sometimes I'll go a step further and I see I have his calendar, his Google Calendar right here. So I could book a call right onto his Google Calendar. So that's really, really easy. And sometimes you go here and you see a phone number right over here. Do you see his phone numbers right there? So I'm going to open up my CRM and I'm going to call him directly from my CRM. I'm going to click on the little phone number button and I'm going to call him just like this. And you might find that this is extremely intrusive, but do you see the way I took an extra step and went to his website and got his phone number from his website? Just write awesome if you think that's awesome that I took that extra step. It's the same thing whether they reach out to you or you reach out to them. It's really the same thing.
This call will be recorded for
Hi, you've
quality
reached
purposes.
Chris Vale, Vistage Chair and Founder at Nurturing Leadership. Please leave your message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, Christopher. This is Joe Applebaum. Thank you so much for reaching out to me on LinkedIn. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you. I love that you're a Vistage Chair and a CEO peer group leader. I am very much looking forward to chatting with you. If you want to call my cell directly, it's 917-865-7631. That's 917-865-7631. Looking forward to chatting again soon. Now, I'm going to go ahead and open his contact information right over here, and I can simply just put in his information here in case he calls back. I'll get notified that he called back. So as you can see, I have all his information right here. I just drag it into here, and boom, now I have his info right here. I can also grab his email right from his About section. Right over here, I have his calendar. I have his email. So I'm going to go ahead and drop his email here. I can save his calendar right here so that I can access his calendar link. You see that? I have his calendar link. I could book a call directly with him. I'm going to have my assistant, Jen, just go ahead and book a call with him. Jen, can you book a call with him, please, when you get a chance?
Yes, we can. Okay.
Thank you, Jen. That was really nice. By the way, this is how you get clients, but I do this on both ends. I do this on the end of me reaching out to them, and I do this on the end of them reaching out to me. Now, most people don't have tools like Evie AI. So let me know, do you have the free version of Evie AI that you're just trying out? Do you have the pro version or do you have the premium version? Premium is the basic version. Pro is the highest version. Let me know in the chat. And if you do have the free version and you want to upgrade to pro, we do LinkedIn trainings like this for 2 hours every single month. And plus, we have posting parties and many other features that pro people get. So if you're just trying it out and you're interested in our bundle, we're offering a bundle where we're giving away $10,000 worth of LinkedIn training as a bonus when you sign up to Pro Annual. So write bundle in the chat if you want me to tell you more about the bundle that we're offering now. And if you have Pro already, you guys are in it and we're going to be together for the next year, building relationships and getting to know each other. One of the most important things you can do if you're prospecting is to get to know your target market. So for example, Rhonda Scher, she's not only a prospect, she's also a client. She's also a referral partner. She's also a fellow cruise goer. So she's going to be coming with us to the cruise. Jen, can you send a link to the bundle to Samir, to Andrew, and to Jeffrey so that they can see what we have in the bundle on the landing page?
Yes.
Thank you, Jen. But take a look at Rhonda. Rhonda has 33,000 followers. She's a great referral partner. And we're connected directly on LinkedIn. I can click on contact info and call her cell phone right now. Most people are just not willing to do that. They're not willing to take the time to build a real relationship because they're hiding behind the DM. I don't want you to hide behind the DM. I don't want you to hide, period. I want you to be posting. I want you to be engaging. I want you to be messaging. I don't want you to hide. And if you're watching this on LinkedIn Live, go ahead and leave me a comment telling me no that you're live. Just write live on the LinkedIn Live. Now, what would you say is your biggest challenge when it comes to getting clients from LinkedIn? Most people that I know, they have a big challenge that they don't have enough potentials. They literally don't have enough potentials in their pipeline. If you don't have enough potentials in your pipeline, what you need is you need to have more conversations. Andrew said fear of rejection. Why do you think there's so much resistance to phone calls? Andrew, the reason why people are so resistant to phone calls is because they have gotten hurt from the rejection they've gotten from people in the past. So you called somebody, you got rejected, and you feel hurt. Or because you yourself get really annoyed when people call you. Like, think about that. If you get annoyed when people call you, your relationship with getting calls is the type of relationship that is an annoying relationship. I don't get annoyed when people call me. By the way, when someone calls you, let me know in the chat. Do you get annoyed or are you happy when people call you? I am always happy when people call me. If I don't have the ability to pick up, I don't pick up. And if I pick up and they try to sell me something, I always turn the tables on them if I have the time to do it. And I try to find a way that I can offer them something. Now, is my CRM in Sales Navigator, or which CRM do I use? I personally use this CRM called UnlimitedDigitalMarketing.com. This CRM is based on Go High Level, and it has social media scheduling, CRM and pipeline management. It has automated follow-ups, custom chatbots, multi-level marketing, multi-channel marketing. It has a lot. Now, Michael O'Neill says it depends on who they are. I don't care who's calling me. I am happy when people call me. And I don't care how often people call me, because when somebody calls me and I don't want to be on their list, I just say, please remove me from your list. I don't want to be on your list. And usually they promptly say, no problem, and they remove me from the list. And I get less and less callers that way. You don't need GHL as well. This is a version of Go High Level. This is a version of GHL, David, to answer your question. And we offer this for $249 a month. And we offer support on this and getting set up and all this other stuff. So that's unlimiteddigitalmarketing.com. However, Evie AI is an assistant for you as a salesperson. And your assistant can do many things for you. Your assistant can generate ideas for you. Like, for example, if you're not sure what to post about, you can simply say, write about $100 million offers. And I'm going to press generate ideas, and it's going to come up with ideas related to $100 million offers. How do you evaluate the potential risks of a $100 million offer? What are the data-driven things? What are ways a $100 million offer impacts a company culture? And how should companies leverage analytics to assess the true value of $100 million offers in their industry? So I'm just going to do this one over here, and I'm going to hit generate post. David Steele asked a question. He said, will Evie AI ever work on Facebook? So let's try and see if Evie AI will work on Facebook now. We have, for pro members, we have a side panel. And Iman, who I met on the cruise, just posted. I'm going to right-click on his content. I'm going to hit send to sidebar. I'm going to change this to a school post, a persona. I'm going to hit generate. And what this is going to do now is it's going to write me a comment for Facebook post. Wow, Iman, your gratitude is so infectious. It's amazing to see how many lives are being transformed. Blah, 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 blah. Amazing. Okay. So now I'm going to respond to Iman, and I'm actually going to tag him so he gets notified. Iman. There we go. Wow, Iman, your gratitude is so infectious. So I'm going to go ahead and share this right over here. And I'm also going to send him a message here. I'm going to say, hope we can meet. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to say, hope we can meet soon over Zoom. Okay, so now I just sent him a message over here. Hope we can meet soon over Zoom. Wendy said, how do we get the sidebar? If you have Evie AI Pro, you can go to our school community, school.com/EvieAI, and you can get the sidebar. And I will make a video on how to install the sidebar for you guys, and I'll show you how to use it. But, you know, the key is that Evie AI currently works everywhere with the sidebar. It works everywhere. But for regular users, it's mainly built for LinkedIn, and specifically LinkedIn Organic, LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So, for example, if you're on LinkedIn and one of your leads writes a post, like, for example, Christopher Caldwell is a lead of mine. He's also a sales teacher. I see he writes on LinkedIn something. I'm going to go ahead and leave a comment on his post right within Sales Navigator. There's no other technology that I know of that allows you to be able to leave a comment within Sales Navigator on any of these people's posts. So David Alto, for example, a client of mine and a friend, I see that he posted. Sales Navigator notifies me that he posted. I can just leave a comment on his post. Now, if I call him after I leave a comment on his post, whether I'm first degree, second degree, or third degree connected to him, don't you think that the person already knows who I am? Don't you think that it's much easier for them to take my call if I commented on their post and I reference my comment? So I might call David. I might click on his profile, grab his cell phone number. And I actually have his cell phone number already, but grab his cell phone number, which is right here. Guys, I don't think you understand how powerful this is. I don't think you guys understand how incredibly powerful it is to be able to pick up the phone and call somebody. I don't think you guys understand because many of you were not around before the days of caller ID. Let me tell you something. I was born in the 70s, okay? In the 80s, I used to call my grandmother. Now, my grandmother did not know that I was calling when I would call her in the 80s. I would pick up the phone. I would dial 718-435-1283. I still remember the number. And my grandmother would have to pick up because otherwise the phone would ring over and over, right? I remember in the chat, if you guys remember this. If you don't remember, say, not sure what you're talking about. The phone would ring over. There was no call waiting. There was no caller ID. None of that existed. Most of our prospects remember a time where this was the normal. This was the normal. And somehow, because texting started and WhatsApping started, we forgot to be humans. We forgot to just pick up the phone and start calling people and having real conversations because we started getting annoyed by the volume of people calling us. And it's quite embarrassing that we have such a powerful tool at our arsenal and we're not using it because we have fear of rejection or because we have some type of other fear, maybe fear of success. Now, with the sidebar, if you have Evie AI Pro, you also have the ability to get a full summary of someone's profile, which gives you a lot of reasons to call somebody, to email them, to DM them, to WhatsApp them, to text them, to Facebook them. All this stuff is available to you right here. Career highlights, key achievements, core competencies, company insights, target market, growth areas, conversation starters, both professional and personal, introduction template, how to introduce yourself, meeting prep, and so on and so on and so on and so on. Don Davis says, Joe, I'm old. Well, old is relative. Compared to the age of the world, you're probably not that old. So my goal is to teach you guys how to have conversations, how to get conversations, and how to grow your business. So if you want the bundle, just write bundle in the chat, and Jen will send you a link to the bundle. I suggest you guys get the bundle because this way we'll spend a year learning how to do this. This doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight for us to be able to get clients. Getting clients doesn't happen just overnight. It happens through building a relationship over the course of a year with 1,000 of the right people. And if you could build a relationship with 1,000 of the right people over the course of the year using our strategies and also using our technology, this will change the the way you think about business, because it's not about going viral. I did mention that I was going to show you guys how I went viral recently. Do you see here it says 2,100,005 post impressions? Can you guys see this? This is my private analytics. This is my private analytics. I'm going to click on this. I would suggest you guys get the bundle now because it's not going to be available forever. We're giving you guys $10,000 worth of training in addition to giving you access to a year of EviAI Pro, our highest level of EviAI. So I used EviAI Pro to create the content of this post. I was sitting down in traffic and I pushed a button on my mobile phone. I went to eviai.com from my mobile phone and I literally saw this video and I was like, oh my God, I have to have this video. And so I downloaded this video using the EviAI downloader. Did you guys know that EviAI has a downloader where you can download anybody's video? And so I found this video. I used the EviAI downloader. Wendy, I'll show you where that is in a second. And then I said, make me a video about, whatever I said. I'm a single dad of 5, blah, blah, blah. I just said something while I was on the car. It wrote it, I copied it, I pasted it, and I put it in here. Almost 5,000 people liked it, 200 people commented, and 400 reshares. And I'm going to be talking more about how to be able to use strategies like this in our Influencer Summit. So you can join me and 1,000 other people. And by the way, all EviAI Pro users will get the replay of the summit as well, which now costs a few $100s. Jen, did you mute me by mistake?
Yeah, accidentally.
That's okay. Mistakes happen. That's okay. Wendy said the 2024 Summit replay was awesome. So if you guys sign up to the Pro version, and for those of you that are Pro members, congratulations. But if you guys still want the bundle, just write bundle in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to send you details about the bundle. But that's the idea. The idea is just, I don't know what's going to go viral. What I do know is that if you put yourself out there, like, for example, Anne is one of our clients. Anne went ahead and created a business networking one sheet. You see this? This is Anne's business networking one sheet. She's a Pro member of EviAI. She got the bundle. And she built this little one sheet that explains everything about her business. Now, I also have a one sheet. So tell me, do you need a one sheet or do you have a one sheet? Because if you need a one sheet, we actually walk you through step-by-step how to give you a one sheet. We give you a special one sheet GPT that will make your one sheet in just a few seconds. And then what we do is we give you a template where you can fill in all the details of your one sheet. So Don Davis says he needs one. So, and we did a 1 hour session. If you want the replay of the 1 hour session for the one sheet party, then we're happy to send you that replay of the one sheet party. But I just put my one sheet in the chat. Guys, check out this one sheet. My goal was to get 100 likes and 100 comments on this one sheet. Derek Lamb said he wants the replay of the one sheet. If you're a Pro member, if you got the bundle and you go into our Engaged Thought Leader community, which we're giving everyone access that is getting the bundle, that has Pro right now. This is a 1 hour video that I walk you through exactly how to create the one sheet. Okay, so that's the video right here. Robert already commented on it. Rick commented on it. So if you guys want it, I put the link to that community. That community right now is $1,000 a month to be part of this community. However, if you take the bundle, I'll let you into this community at no additional charge. Wendy said it was a great training. So if you want the bundle, just write, I want the bundle. I'll throw you into this community as well, where you can get the replay of the one sheet, exactly how to do it. And it also comes with a custom GPT. I'll give you an example of what the custom GPT looks like. So if I want to pick up Don Davis, let's see if I could find him. Let me find you on LinkedIn, Don. I'm going to go here because Don said he wants one. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to find Don Davis. This is Don Davis's profile. Don, is this the correct profile of you? Don has 15,000 followers on LinkedIn. And by the way, if you guys have EviAI Pro, you should also have a LinkedIn Connections dashboard. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to download his PDF. So there's a PDF that everyone has on their profile. So I'm going to download his PDF. You see I downloaded his PDF. Now I'm going to go to our custom GPT that we created for the Business Networking One Sheet. I'm just going to throw in the PDF, and I'm just going to say, make Don a one sheet. A one sheet. Okay, and I'm going to press enter. And look what's going to happen now. Here's a polished one sheet. Okay, so it's basically building out the one sheet. Now, it's not doing it in the way that I want to do it because I'm going to stop it. It's not doing it in the format of the one sheet because it's just using regular ChatGPT. So instead, what I'm going to use is I'm going to use my custom GPT now, where I just drag that in, and I'm going to say, make Don a one sheet. And watch what it does now, because the custom GPT is trained on the actual one sheet. So look what it's doing now. You see, it says Business Networking One Sheet, how to contact, best contact information, links to learn more, current projects, who he wants to meet, how to introduce Don Davis, his skills, everything is already done, just like that. So now you just take this, put it into the Canva template that we give you inside evergreen.com, and then you're good to go, Don, just like that. Was that hard to do? No, that wasn't hard to do. And if you don't want to use our template, you can have a designer take all this content that I just sent you, Don, and turn this into a design that you can then share as a featured post on your profile. So instead of having this random thing here that you have here, which I would remove, I would put your Business Networking One Sheet and then make sure everybody reads your Business Networking One Sheet. Now, part of the bundle is you get access to the evergreen.com. And yes, you can pay $10,000 for the system, or you can get access to it through EviAI Pro, and you'll be able to create your own Business Networking One Sheet. Right in here under branding, under the plan, we have the link to the template. So if you guys already have access to it, I just put the link in the chat for you guys to do this. Now, I want you to think about this for just a moment. You have a goal in your business. You have a goal to do what? Oh, look at that. Look at that. The guy already responded. I sent one message, and he already responded. One message. Do you guys understand what just happened here? During this call, at 12:11, I sent one message to one prospect who's my ideal prospect with one line message that you saw me say with EviAI, and I already got a response. Write golly in the chat. Write golly. Now I'm going to ask him if he minds if I call his cell phone. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to pull his cell from LinkedIn. I'm going to pull his cell from LinkedIn. I'm going to click on View Profile because I did call his cell before. Let's see. It's still loading. It says it's still loading. Let's call him. Let me ask him if he minds if I call him. I'm just pulling his cell again. Let's see. I'm going to pull it again. It says loading still. I'm going to press copy. I'm going to go back to his profile here, to the message he sent me. I'm going to say, do you mind if I call your cell? Unless that is the wrong number. Easier to tell you on the phone. I know it's old school, but I'm from the 70s. Okay, do you see how normal I'm being? Do you see how normal I'm being? Do you see how I'm asking for permission? Write permission in the chat. Permission is so important. Permission is so sexy. Consent is sexy, they say. Right? Get permission. They say coaching without permission is criticism. And look at that. He's replying right now. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. He said me too. Now he gives me his actual cell phone number. So now I copy his actual cell phone number and I click on it right over here. And I go to my technology here and I hit call. And let's just see. Again, this is a complete stranger. I never met the guy. I randomly pulled him up from Sales Navigator. You guys saw.
This call will be
Hey,
recorded
this
for
is
quality
Joe
purposes.
Apfelbaum. How are you today, Chuck?
Joe, good, man. You from Brooklyn?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Where are you from?
Oh, shit, I'm Long Island.
Oh my God, that's crazy. I never would have imagined because it says you're in North Carolina. I was looking for those people that were
I
more
got
like
that.
sheep, you know? I was looking for the sheep in North Carolina that are more like timid. Now I'm speaking to someone from Long Island. I'm intimidated. Just kidding.
And my family's actually from Brooklyn, my grandparents.
Oh, your grandparents are from Brooklyn? That's amazing. You know,
Yeah, the,
well, that's
yeah, all the
that's
kiddies over there,
insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane. That's such a coincidence that I found someone that really, really gets the culture. You know, people are so slow in so many different places, and I think you get it. You
Yeah,
like
they
know
don't
what
get
time
us.
it is. You really know what time. I was looking at your profile and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to tell this guy. I got to tell him. I got to tell him that reposts. And I've been teaching LinkedIn for 10 years, and I also teach at LinkedIn's headquarters in the Empire State Building. Reposts are not considered posts. So I see you're pretty active and you're doing a lot of reposts. But if you repost
Well,
it, you're
Those are companies that I'm working with, so I kind of just, when they send something out, I just sort of, I repost.
yeah, that's cool.
I'll
I'm
tell
not-
you,
it's
since day one. And, I try to do the best I can.
you're doing
I
good.
live on
You're doing good.
And
You're
I-
doing good. I love that you have 2,800 people, Chuck. You're doing really good. I'm just saying you can do a tiny, tiny drop better by actually taking the information that they send you and turning it into a post and just posting it. You're going to see 10 times more views than if you just hit the
Oh, shit.
repost button.
posting myself with a little bit of something.
Exactly. Well, just a little something, something, and just post it. You've done it like twice in the past or 3 times in the past month, and I see that those posts got a little further than the reposts because to tell you the truth, LinkedIn doesn't want to show reposts in the feed.
Oh, okay.
So
I had
you're
no
not
idea
getting
about-
exposure unless you post. I actually built an AI technology that will take any post and kind of like rewrite it for you in your own language.
Yeah, I saw it went on your website.
Oh, you went on my website. Okay, massively amazing,
went-
amazing.
Yeah, I already look. I'm not going to attest that. I'm still trying to figure out this AI shit. And by the way, I feel like you've been looking underneath my skirt.
You like that? Do you like it though? Do you like that I know what color your underwear is?
No,
I promise I won't tell anybody else. I'll keep it a secret.
I'm too old for that shit.
I know. But you seem like you know what time it is, especially because you're a person that's into personal development. If you share a Thomas Edison quote, you must have a lot of grit. Am I right?
Oh yeah, man. I've been on my own for 20 plus years, and before that, I worked on Wall Street for 16 years.
Wow. So you really have a thick skin. If you worked on Wall Street, I have a lot of respect for you, just for the fact that you worked
I
on
was-
Wall Street.
I was a Cantor Fitzgerald guy.
Oh, wow. Wow. You have a
Yeah.
lot of experience. You're like a really experienced guy. You're like the real deal, as they say.
I've also lost a lot of friends.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, Cantor Fitzgerald was
Yeah.
on the 106th floor for One
Yeah.
World Trade.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you ever come
So-
back? Do you ever come back here and kind of say prayers?
Nope. I stay away.
You
I
stay
don't-
away.
No.
Mm.
I'll tell you, since 9/11, I've never gone back to the ground.
Wow. Wow.
Never have. My wife tells me I should. It's because my PTSD from the whole thing was crazy. I was in the building in 95 when this thing went off, or 93 when the
94.
bomb.
Was it 93 or 94?
93.
93. Wow. Yeah, I
Four,
remember.
94.
90. I thought it was 94. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the building that day. We thought that couldn't get any worse than that shit mess.
Wow.
Boy, we were wrong.
That's crazy.
So anyway, long story of it is though, I just, you said you've been looking at some of my reposts, and it
Yeah,
makes
so-
me feel.
No,
No,
but
I'm
I'm
just
not.
kidding.
I'm not like spying on you or anything. I just looked and I said,
Yeah,
you know what? I could really help this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
I could really help this
appreciate
guy,
that. I would-
especially because you're like making a difference in the world by making an impact with sustainable packaging for the supply chains. Am I right on that, or am I completely wrong?
I'm trying.
Yeah, no, but that's how the world becomes better. And the fact that you're also involved in supporting children with cancer through TRI and the Trump initiative, that's really commendable.
I hope you're a Trump guy.
Well, listen, I'm just a human being that loves every human being.
I hear you, man. Me too.
That's how I am. So,
Yeah.
like, I don't judge people based on their political flavor or their sexual orientation or anything like that. For me, I'm just
Yeah.
basically, I just love human beings. And I love that. That's why I love getting on the phone with people like you, because you get it.
I don't know if I get it, but I'm,
You sound like you get it. You sound like you're a good guy and you have a big heart.
I'm the best guy. Don't you kid yourself.
So,
Don't kid yourself.
do you have
The
do you
best.
have a sales team that you manage, or are you kind of doing it just yourself?
I'm sorry.
Do you have a sales team that you currently manage, or are you kind of just doing this yourself?
Oh, I do it all myself. You see, every one of those companies that you see I'm aligned with, that you see I'm still active in a consulting. I sell for them, or I have an interest in the company's success
Amazing.
in some way, shape, or form.
Amazing.
I mean, since 2002, so it's actually 23 years now. Since 2002, when I left the street,
Wow.
I've never had a second month that's been the same amount of money as I made the previous month.
Wow. So
in
there's a
23
lot of
years. No
there's a
month-
lot of there's a lot of
no-
volatility.
Oh, you have shit.
Can I ask
My
you a
wife doesn't
question?
like.
Your wife doesn't like
Yeah,
it, but you know what? But you're still pushing and making things happen. Are you interested in joining some LinkedIn training sessions in the future? Is that something that you would want to attend if I had some sessions?
Yeah.
So-
I'm always willing to listen and try to learn, educate myself.
So I'm gonna
Because
send you some details about some of the sessions that I plan on having in the future, and I'd love to invite you to join them.
Yeah, that's fun. I'd love to be a part of it. I have to learn, because you know what? If I turn my head and I look behind me, oh shit, there's nobody there.
Exactly.
You
So
know,
this is what I'm gonna do.
So, I mean,
I'm gonna send you a video to watch about our technology, and then I'll make you a special offer to help you be able to get the training you need in a very, very affordable way. That's something that would
That's
make
fine.
sense for you. And if you need free resources, I'm happy to send you free resources too. But I'd love to work closer with you, because the way
Yeah,
that
that's
you're just
fine.
like the way that you're just doing stuff is just I'm just so impressed by you.
well, I'm trying, man. Yeah, I mean, LinkedIn is a good vehicle. I will tell you though, what LinkedIn was originally and what it is today is two totally different animals.
Agree. It's changed a lot, and
I
that's why I
don't-
train people. People don't understand it.
I don't like the fact when I reach out to someone and I look for a connection, my thought has always been since day one. First, it's sincere why I'm reaching. And I think I could either help them or they might be able to help me, which in the long run will benefit both, whoever I'm trying to reach out to. But in today's day and age, when I reach out and somebody connects with me and accepts a connection, and I reach out and I write very specific and cordial, quick emails or notes, only to be ghosted forever.
Yeah. That's not
And it-
that's
it's
not
not-
nice.
It's wrong. I don't think so.
That's not nice. That's not nice. And I do see you have a YouTube account, but you're not really using it. So,
I don't even. I mean, why would I use it? What do I have to share? I don't really have
dude,
anything to share.
you do. We'll work on that in the future. If you're open to it, I'll show you how to share things in a way that people want to listen. And
Okay.
and then we can talk more about that. So I'm gonna send you some information, and then let's just be in touch. I appreciate you taking my call today and listening to my advice.
I just sent you a connection on LinkedIn to connect
Oh,
us.
I'll have to remove somebody to add you because I have 1,000 people waiting to connect. So let me go ahead and remove a couple people.
Yeah, get one of those guys from like Staten Island. Get them the fuck off.
Exactly. I'm gonna bring in the new North Carolina, and then I'll add you. Appreciate
right,
you so
bud.
much, Chuck. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Looking forward to building the relationship.
Yeah, Joe, I appreciate you reaching out to me.
My
Much
pleasure.
appreciated. Nothing more, just from friendship and business relationship.
100%.
There's not enough of that anymore, like you said. You're
Exactly.
guys
I'm from the 70s. So
I just had the big 6-0, which I
wow.
hated.
Wow.
I hate.
Wow. Wow, that's huge. Well, congratulations. May you live. May this just be your middle age crisis, and may you live till 120 in health. How about that?
Yeah, well, pig's ass on that one.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Chuck.
Yep.
We'll talk soon. Thank you. All the best. Bye.
Be good. Bye.
Back to the webinar. You guys tempted me. You tempted me. You tempted me. This is a non-stop game that you can play. I want to hear from you guys. Unmute yourself. Who wants to share what they felt, what they thought, what they heard? Tell me what's going on. Like what happened there? Who wants to share? Anybody want to share anything?
Hey, Joe, it's Kevin.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Immediate engagement, immediate connection. The groundwork has been laid. Now you can go in for the kill. You did great. Very impressive.
Thank you, Kevin. Wendy, go ahead. Wendy, you're unmuted, so go ahead. Can't hear me, Wendy? Oh, I'm muted. Wendy, go ahead. It's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I echo what Kevin said, that it sounded like you made an immediate connection, and that you'll build a really great relationship with this person. He wasn't upset that you called him. Great idea to ask for permission, get the right phone number, and it's kind of eye-opening, frankly.
People want to be called Wendy. They're like hungry to build a relationship with someone that's real instead of like a random telemarketer. They really want to connect. And if you can build rapport at the beginning and ask questions and listen to them and get to know them, and then figure out if they can use your services, maybe they can, maybe they can't. But this guy's a genuine guy that just wants to connect with another human being, and he's hustling and working hard, and he's 60 years old. And like, I now have a person in North Carolina that I can go have dinner with if I want. Like, that's the level. And that was 10 minutes. That doesn't take a day. That doesn't take a year. That doesn't take a month. I didn't have to schedule an hour call. I say just have 5 of these every day. 5 conversations like this every day. This is what I tell people. Have 5 conversations like this every single day. If you can truly have 5 of these conversations a day, you'll have 20 a week, 80 a month, 1,000 a year. If you can't make $100,000 a year by having 1,000 of these conversations, what are you doing? We need to talk about your offer. We need to talk about your attitude. I see Andrew raise his hand. Andrew, go ahead.
I just wanted to say, I think it was a light bulb moment in terms of he was craving that. You could hear it in his voice. He was chuffed that someone had rang him. He was chuffed that someone had reached out and contacted him. And it's at the start of this whole training, and you were ringing people, it just felt awkward. I could feel it rising up inside me. I was like, I feel awkward. This is anxious. Oh my God, what happens if someone answers the phone? And this might be going back to what we talked about earlier in the call, when 20 years ago, I'm cold calling accident, sickness, and unemployment insurance, which is obviously deep-seated in my brain somewhere. But I think that guy, you've made his day. You've properly made his day. And I think what was telling was the fact, he shared a lot very quickly, and it all sort of spilled out, which is great, but it made that connection significantly stronger. And it's not in a, sometimes the sales techniques and all the stuff that you get taught from the sort of, I was born in the 70s as well, 80s and 90s, trying to, con people into doing stuff. But actually, because you came from a point of helping and genuine love, and you wanted to help him, and you can clearly help him with all of your stuff, it's a win-win for everyone.
This is a real relationship. So what I tell people is, I don't want to go viral. I have almost 5,000 people liked my post. You think I'm going to go through those 5,000 people to identify who's an ideal client for me? 5,000 people liked my post from 2 days ago that I posted. I'm not going to bother doing that, because you know what? I would rather go in, find Chuck, build a real relationship with him, get to know him, and share that with a handful of you, right? There's only a handful of you over here. There's not a million people here watching this. There's only a handful of my clients and my relationships that are here. And share with you this wisdom of how I do this and how I built a business that has generated over $1 million a year for 15 years. This is what I do. This is what I do. And there's like zero there used to be barriers. Okay, I don't know what to post. I don't know how to post. I'll write the post for you. I don't know how to write my business networking one sheet. Did you see how quickly I wrote Don's business networking one sheet?
Yeah.
It didn't. If it took me a minute, it was too long. His entire one sheet in a minute, and then you can get it all designed. It'll take you a little longer to get it designed. You can go on Fiverr or whatever. But these are the methodologies. We have dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of these methodologies that people pay $10,000 to be able to learn. And I'm literally giving it to you guys as a bundle. You just pay for the software. You get all the methodologies. You get all the frameworks. You get all the checklists. You get all the cheat sheets. You get all the scripts. You get all the templates. There's literally no excuse. And we have an affiliate program. For those of you that are in pro, bring 10 of your people and we'll pay you back double what you paid for the software for 3 years. Wow. Wow. So you literally get everything for free and you get double your money back, whatever you paid. Double. Not just your money back. You get double back. And all you got to do is bring 10 people in your world to buy the bundle. That's it. It's just stupid to be able to not get involved because you want 10 people in your world to have access to this technology so they can comment on your stuff anyway, so that they can be in your world more. I always say everybody needs to have 10 fans. Have 10 fans. I say 100 really, but start with 10. Do you have 10 people that like and comment on your stuff regularly? Let's be honest. Do you have a group of 10 people that know you, like you, trust you, that comment on all your stuff? If you don't, build a relationship with people and that are likely to like and comment. I mean, if I just share my screen right now, I'm going to share my screen again, and I just go into our community. I just want to show you guys something. You go to school.com/EviAI. We have 712 members in our community right now. 712 members. All these members that are in our community are vetted. They're not just randos. They're vetted, and all of you can join this community. There's no charge for this community. You can join it. The other community, there's a charge for it. It's $1,000 a month. But this one right over here, you can just join. There's no charge for it. So I might post something like this, and I'm going to say, who is your ideal client? And then I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to write something. I might use EviAI to write it. I can go to EviAI and just write a school post now. Who is your ideal client? Tell me in the comments. Here is how to be specific. I'm going to press generate. Let's just see what it does. Okay. Who is your ideal client? When thinking about your ideal client, it's all about being specific. Okay. I'm going to go here. When thinking about the ideal, it's all about being specific. Picture who you want to connect with. What are the challenges they face? For me, don't be shy. Share your thoughts. The more details you drop, let's get the conversation going. So do you see I just wrote a school post? Now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to say general discussion. I'm going to go here and I'm going to say client. And I'm just going to put this little image over here and I'm going to press post. Who is your ideal client? And now I'm going to share it with you guys here. And then you guys can go into the comments of this school post and then just share who is your ideal client. Now, who's going to see this? The people that are in the community are going to see this, which are real LinkedIn connections, real LinkedIn people. My goal is to get this up to 1,000 people, but as you see, there's a lot of people waiting to be added to this over here, and I'm not going to go ahead and add every single person that comes, but if you guys have a pending request to join the community, then just say pending in the chat, and I'll add you. I'll find you and add you. You can see a lot of strange characters are trying to join the community, and I don't just let everybody in because a lot of these people are just going to start spamming like crazy the second I let them in. So Todd Aaron said pending. Let me just see if Todd Aaron is here. I'm going to go to the end of the list of all the pending people and try to find Todd Aaron. Let me see. Control F, Todd. Todd, I don't see you as pending, but it might see you soon as pending. Control F, Todd. Andrew said pending as well. Okay, bottom line is I'll let you guys in, and then you can go there and leave a comment. Oh, here's Andrew. I'm going to hit approve. Okay, I just let Andrew in there. I don't see the group, she said. If you don't see the group, just click on the link to the group. Here's a link to the group. And that's the group that you want to be part of. And that's the link you want to leave. And that's a really powerful community that we have over here that you guys can join and leave a comment. And let's see if anybody wrote who their ideal client is. I see someone's typing. Chaya's typing. You see, it says Chaya's typing a comment. So find the people in this community, get to know them, check out their one sheets, and then build real relationships. I have 2 avatars, although one person can be both. Aspiring entrepreneurs who need a clear roadmap and success-driven individuals focused on mindset. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to create a reply for her. I'm going to use Evie AI to help me generate a reply real quick, because I don't really have the time to reply. So I have my development team make me this cute little thing. Hi, I love what you're doing with your 2 avatars. Okay, now I'm going to reply just like that. And I hit reply. Have a good day. This saves me a lot of time. As you can see, my goal is time saving. Do you see how easy it is? As you dive in your journey, remember to keep the conversation flowing with your community, blah, 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 blah. But I didn't have to put all that in there. I could have just put the first part in, but that's the idea. How do I use Evie AI to reply? It's really easy. Evie AI to reply to comments in general, like if you're on LinkedIn and I want to reply to comments on things. So check this out. I'm going to go here. I'm going to click view profile. I'm going to view my own profile over here. Okay, LinkedIn's freaking out just for a second over here because I'm doing a lot on my computer at the same time. I'm going to go here and I'm going to look at my most recent post. Audrey, if you want to use Evie AI on school, you need the sidebar. You need the sidebar extension for that. It doesn't work on regular Evie AI. You need Evie AI Pro, and you need to get the sidebar, and you need to learn how to use the sidebar. And I'll make a video on how to do that. But if you're looking to reply on LinkedIn, you just can click on anybody's post here. You can click on Evie AI, and then you click here, and you can choose one of your personas. Jose, he said, sorry, Jose, need to jump. No problem, Carlos Diaz. I'm going to go here. I'm going to click on comment reply, hit generate, and I'm going to hit generate a reply. If you guys want access to the Evie AI bundle, if you're going to get the bundle, say I'm going to get the bundle in the chat so that I know that I save a spot for you in the bundle space, because we're not making the bundle available for everybody. And so I need to know who's going to be getting it here. So let me know, say I'm getting the bundle. Okay, so Honey says quality time fosters, da da da. Okay, I just replied to her, but do you see how quickly I'm replying to all these people? It is important for you guys to reply to comments and then just get on the phone with people. Set a goal. Samir said he's getting the bundle. Awesome. Jen, make sure Samir has a link to the bundle. So you can get it now. I've looked at it, but sounds awesome. Assuming assuming on the link is what you get with it. Yes. Well, you're going to get more than what what's on the link, but I'll show you. If you go to app.eviai.com/bundle, we made a special link for you, Andrew. Essentially, you're getting the Evergreen Networking System, which is worth $10,000, plus Evie AI Pro for just $984 for an entire year of coaching, training, and support. So go ahead, click on that, put in your email, and then check out, and then you'll have access to the bundle. We'll have to onboard you, but I'm going to give you guys as a bonus on top of that access to the Engaged Thought Leaders community. So anyone that says getting the bundle in the chat here, I'll give you access to the other community that has a replay of lots of different sessions, and also specifically the one sheet session that we did on Monday. You'll get access to that as well if you sign up today to the bundle. So just say getting the bundle so I know I reserve a spot for you. And then I'll send you this link here that basically explains Evie AI Pro and the Evergreen Networking System. And then if you get it, we did this for an hour just now. We're going to have a 2-hour session next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. So we're going to do 2 hours of LinkedIn strategy, going deep, figuring out how to get clients. That's the idea. So I would love for you guys to join us on Wednesday at 10 a.m. If you're coming, say I'm coming in the chat. I would love to know who's coming to that session at 10 a.m. on Wednesday. If you want the bundle, Chaya, here's the link to the bundle. Samir said, I'm coming. Go ahead. If you have 23,000 followers on LinkedIn and you don't use it, you are literally missing out. So getting the bundle, I'll teach you I'll make you a dashboard. So check this out. I have something called a LinkedIn Connections dashboard. I can show you what my dashboard looks like, but I make dashboards for all of our clients. I'm just going to go into Drive and kind of show you the dashboard. So I made one for Elisa. Here's my dashboard over here. So my dashboard shows me everybody's first name, last name, LinkedIn URL, their company name, the position, and when I connected on with them. And so we can easily export this, turn this into a dashboard so you can start recognize, strategize, and prioritize your contacts properly and start segmenting your connections in a meaningful way so you reach out and build relationships with all the right people. Samir said he got the bundle. Congratulations, Samir. Make sure that my team onboards you and that you get all those extra bonuses. That's awesome. Well done. So if you guys want to grab the bundle, now's a great time to get it. I do see Samir got the bundle. Let me just make sure. Yep, looks like you got it. Congratulations, Samir. So Samir, let me just quickly find your profile. How do we get on board? Wendy says, Wendy, I think you already have Pro. So you're good. You already have it. Let me find, Samir, put your LinkedIn URL in the chat. I want to quickly do a little review of your LinkedIn URL. Put it in the chat if you don't mind, Samir. Any chance that the connections network size can be added to the spreadsheet? You can do that. Looks like somebody's calling me now. Hang on a second. Hello? Ooh. Oh, the Vistage chair is calling me back. Oh my God, the Vistage chair is calling me back, guys. Oh my goodness, he's calling me back. That's awesome. Should I take the call now in front of all of you? I can do that. Oh my God, he just called me back. Chaya's like, yes, 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 yes. Okay, let me call him back. Let me call him back. Let me call him back. Let me call him back right now. Hello, 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 Charles. It's Joe Applebaum. This is my, yeah, so I called you before from my CRM. Now I'm calling you from my cell. Yeah, I can hear you. Oh my goodness. How did I get it to link with LinkedIn? I work really, really hard on reverse engineering the best ways, and I use AI to reverse engineer the best ways to be able to do all the things on LinkedIn that I need to do in order to be successful. So what I've been doing for 10 years is teaching people. Since I joined Vistage, I think I joined Vistage in 2012 or whatever, but I've been teaching people how to use LinkedIn. And I've been reverse engineering it to be able to get clients myself on how to be able to do what I need to do on LinkedIn. Because LinkedIn's pretty cumbersome. Do you use Windows or Mac?
Windows.
So you know how difficult Windows can be sometimes. Am I right?
Yeah, it's a shit mess a lot of times.
So it can be really, really difficult to use Windows, and Microsoft makes LinkedIn very, very difficult. It's just a very difficult thing to use. And so even getting access, I mean, everything's backwards, literally everything's backwards. That's why my clients that are Vistage coaches, they hire me to come and speak to their Vistage groups on how to properly be able to leverage LinkedIn and do what they need to do. If it's something that's important to them.
I should hook you up with a couple of my Vista guys.
Are you? Tell me more about that.
Well, one of my good friends here in North Carolina, former Long Island guy himself. I don't know if you ever followed college basketball or anything like that at any point in time, but there was a kid during the 70s from St. Anthony's on Long Island, kid by the name of Matt Doherty, who ended up going to North Carolina, playing with Michael Jordan, won the national championship, ended up coaching North Carolina men's basketball. And he's now come full circle. And now
so he's a Vistage guy?
I'm sorry?
He's a Vistage coach?
Yeah.
Amazing.
he's-
I'd love to meet him. I'd love to meet him and speak
Right.
for his group. I have my son calling me in the other line. Do you mind if I
Yeah,
call you
go
back?
ahead. I was just calling to let you know it popped up on my LinkedIn. Have a good one.
I appreciate you. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, no problem.
You're the best.
Bye-bye now.
Bye. Wow, Andrew said he bought the bundle. Hopefully it shows on my end. Let me check. Hang on, let me check if you got the bundle, Andrew. Guys, I can speak to people from today till the end of the world. This is not a joke. This is ridiculous. Andrew, I see that your profile came up, your bundle came up. Congratulations, Andrew. Okay, so this is Samir. Samir's in Jersey City. By the way, Samir, you're my neighbor. I live in New Jersey, Samir. We got to get your profile properly optimized. We got to get your profile properly optimized. But let me go ahead and download your I'm going to go ahead and download your profile. So the way you download anybody's profile is you click the More button here. You see the way I'm clicking the More button? There's a couple ways to do this. I actually have an extension that I give our pro users as well, is that we could just hit Save Profile, and it'll just automatically just copy everything into like profile data over here on the right side. And then you can do stuff with it. So I have this available for pro users as well. I have a few side panel extensions that I make available. But for whatever reason, right now my LinkedIn's having a heart attack. So even if I click the More button, nothing's going on. Let me just close some of these extra Sales Navigator windows here that I have open, because LinkedIn is just taking up a ton of resources. Okay, let's see what it does. It's just spinning. Samir says my resume. So, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you have your background banner set up correctly. So get a background banner set up today. Go to canva.com. Do you guys need a background banner, or do you have a background banner? Do you need one, or do you have one? I'm curious to know if you need one or you have one. If you go to Canva, you can make a background banner. And LinkedIn actually just came out with 5 background banners that you can have on your profile. So if we go to Tammy's profile, I'm going to pull up Tammy's profile real quick. Let me go to Tammy's profile. This is Tammy LinkedIn. I'm going to go to Tammy's profile. You're going to be able to see that Tammy actually has, you see she has five banners: banner 1, banner 2, banner 3, banner 4. And you see there's a QR code here as well. So not everyone could even see the 5 banners. Only if you have the 5 banners can you see the 5 banners. But this is going to be available soon for everybody, but this is a preview. Some people have it, some people don't. So, but it's good for you to get your 5 banners ready for when it becomes available for everybody. Okay. So in our community, you can go in here and you can find the banners. Banner, LinkedIn background banner best practices guide, and then we have a video here on how to create the best eye-catching LinkedIn slideshow banners. So go here, watch these 2 things. So this one has all the best practices from 22 hours ago, and this one's a video on how to create those 5 banners from 22 days ago. Isn't it funny that one was 22 hours ago and one was 22 days ago? If you're paying attention still, write 22 in the chat, no matter where you are. Put a 22 in the chat. 22 is an angel number. Put a 22 in the chat if you're still with me. Okay, let me close this here. Let me get Samir's information. Let me put it into ChatGPT. And then let me go back here. And let me go into the Business Networking One Sheet tool. And go in here. I'm going to say create one for him. I just wrote for him. Oh, your message is submitted as too long. Please submit something shorter. Okay, well, let me click on more here. Let me click on Save as PDF. It's actually forming your PDF. It downloaded your PDF. Now I'm going to go back into ChatGPT, and then I'm going to grab the PDF. I'm going to hit Control-A, and then I'm going to grab the PDF, and then just drag it in. I'm not even going to say anything. Let me just see. Okay, I'm going to press Stop. Drag this. Let's just see if it works. All right, here we go. Here's your Business Networking One Sheet, my man. Now, I don't have your cell, your email, or your scheduling link, but it looks like you're doing who you want to meet, how to introduce you. Do you see all that? He said, use this PDF. Okay, let me use that PDF. I'm going to go to my downloads, grab this PDF. I'm going to say use that PDF instead. And let's see what it does. Oh, look at that. You still didn't put your email and your cell in there. So it looks like you're a developer. Is that what you do? You do development? Oh, I love that they have the chat on the side, that you can chat about this on the side. This is really cool. Yeah, so look, at the end of the day, using LinkedIn to be able to do this stuff is going to be essential. So guys, I would love to, you see, now I'm going to say, now you put your cell and your email there. Now you just go in here and you say, I'm going to say add to his one sheet. Let's see what it does. Look at that. It's fixing it all up. Boom. If you have a scheduling link, look at the way it just edits it. Oh my God. They copied Claude. Claude was doing this. Wow. This is so good. This is so good. I'm actually going to copy and paste this whole one sheet, and I'll paste it in our community for you here under one sheets. Let's see here. Post your one sheet. I'm just going to paste your one sheet right here. Okay, so that you have it. I can delete it after, but at least I put it somewhere for you. Jen said we're 15 minutes over time. Are you guys enjoying this? Are you guys loving this? Do you want to see me come up with a post and post a post right now? So check this out. I'm going to post a post. I'm going to teach you guys how to post a post right now. So I'm going to go to my idea generator, and then I'm going to find a video that I have. I downloaded a few videos myself. We're going to post a post. We'll post a video. So let's do a video about the business networking one sheet. So what's this concept called a business networking one sheet? Often people don't even know what I do. I sat down in this office last night with my dear friend, which I've known for 10 years. Okay, so I have that. That's a video. Now I'm going to say business networking one sheet, just to get ideas for what to post about. And I'm going to change my thing to this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to also ask ChatGPT. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go in here, delete this because it's having a heart attack. I'm going to say, describe the benefits of a one sheet. Okay. So now it's writing all the benefits of a one sheet. I'm going to copy this right here. I'm going to copy all the benefits of a one sheet, and then I'm going to go into EviAI. And then I'm just, okay, I don't like any of these ideas. These ideas are fine, but I'm just going to go to the post writer, and I'm just going to say, I'm just going to put that information that I got right here with the benefits of a one sheet. And look how it formats it as a perfect post. Do you guys see how it formats it as a perfect post? It creates a hook, main points, call to action, and hashtags. I'm going to press copy. I'm going to go to linkedin.com. I'm going to close this here on the side. I'm going to go to LinkedIn's homepage right here. And I'm going to click on Start a New Post. And then I'm going to select the video from right here. And then I'm going to scroll down to the business networking one sheet thing. And then I'm going to press Next. And then I'm going to paste the text that I got from EviAI in here. And I'm going to start it with a question instead. I'm going to say, do you have a business networking one sheet? Or do you want me to help you with one? A clear and concise brand can summarize your skills. This not only helps you present yourself professionally, but also networking. Imagine having a way for people to introduce you. This clarity saves time when networking conversations. Moreover, a well-defined business brand, personal brand, it signals to clearly get defined your carbon. Finally, I'm going to delete to finally. And I'm going to say, share your own business networking one sheet in the comments. I want to see it. Okay, now I'm going to click on post. And what this is going to do is it's going to upload this video, and it's going to take all this text. You see, I got it 80% of the way there, but then I went just like that. Andrew says, I've requested you on LinkedIn, Joe. I think you're full. Let me control click on my network just to kind of see how many people are waiting to connect. I have 1,700 people waiting to connect with me on LinkedIn. You see that? 1,700 people waiting to connect. If I click on my network, I have room for 8 people, 9 people to connect with them on LinkedIn. So I'm going to click on connections. I'm going to look up Andrew Hankin real quick. Chuck, send me a oh, Chuck is my latest connection. So I'm going to look you up. Search for retired. Just retired, just in here. Just the word, oh, retired, and then remove all the retired people. Yeah, good idea. Andrew. I like actually calling retired people to get recommendations. Andrew Hankin, because they have a long list of people that they have relationships with that are still in business. Is this you, Andrew? Manchester, England? I'm going to hit accept.
Yes, mate.
Okay, amazing. So I just hit accept. Andrew, how'd you hear about me? Was it through the AI automation community or through EO?
No, it's through Jack's community. I think we're in the same WhatsApp group.
Oh, nice. Nice. Love that. WhatsApp. Isn't WhatsApp so powerful? People don't even understand how powerful WhatsApp is. Guys, you want to see a WhatsApp hack? Check this out. You go to LinkedIn and just search WhatsApp. Just go to LinkedIn and type in WhatsApp. Or just WhatsApp me. Just like this. WhatsApp me. Look how many people want to be WhatsApped. Look at this. I'm going to click on people. Look how many people want to be WhatsApped on LinkedIn. Guys, how many people do you think? 5,700 people want to be WhatsApped on LinkedIn. And that's the word WhatsApp me. There's plenty of other people that say WA me, or people say WhatsApp, WhatsApp number, or WhatsApp hashtag, or whatever. If somebody wants to be WhatsApped, do you think that you would want to WhatsApp them if they're your ideal client? Yes or no? Would you WhatsApp somebody if they say WhatsApp me on LinkedIn and they're your ideal client? Jen's telling me we have to wrap up. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for being here. If you're an Evie AI Pro member already or a premium member, if you can leave us a 5-star review, I'm trying to get to 100. We need 6 more. We need 6 more 5-star reviews. So if you can leave us a 5-star review, that would be awesome. I just put the link to the Chrome store. You can access it from our homepage, eviai.com. So just click on Add EviAI to Chrome and do that. Andrew says, who do I contact for onboarding to school? You could just email hello@eviai.com. If you're pending, I'll go ahead and make you unpending now. But if you ever have a question about anything, you just email hello@eviai.com, or you go to the live chat and you could live chat us, and we'll happy to help you. So it looks like Samir is here. I just approved him. It looks like Rick is here. Let's see. Andrew, I don't see you as pending here. Oh, the other group, the other WhatsApp group. I'll be happy to I'll let the team know. They're going to ask me what bonuses you got, and I'll make sure you get into this group. That you get into this group so that you could watch the one sheet replay. And here's the one sheet replay for you. That's inside that group there. Okay. Yeah, appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for being in my life. This is very meaningful to me that I get to support you guys. Please ping my one sheet. I put your one sheet. Oh, you want me to put the one sheet post with your one sheet? It's right here. Here's the one sheet. Here's the one sheet post that has your one sheet in it somewhere. You can just click on that. Mike O'Neill said, I did a 5-star review. Thank you so much, Mike O'Neill. That means the world to me. And I love the conversation we had about Sales Navigator. I think it was maybe yesterday or today. I don't remember when it was. It feels like a million years ago.
Yeah, the Chrome extensions.
Yeah, I haven't had a
and
chance
stuff.
to play with it yet, Mike O'Neill, but that really opened up my eyes to what you want to do and what people want to do on Sales Navigator. So it's exciting to be able to keep building.
Yeah, if you didn't have to do 25 at a time times 40 pages, I think a lot more people would use the damn thing.
100%. You're 100% correct on that.
Or 100 pages.
Yeah, you're 100% correct on that. You're not wrong at all. But guys, there's a lot of ways to be able to leverage LinkedIn correctly. Graham Riley said 5-star review. Thank you so much for the 5-star review, Graham. And just make sure that you also sign up for the affiliate program and you get your affiliate link, guys. It's a no-brainer to get your connections to join EviAI, even to try it for free. And if they like it, then tell them to sign up to the bundle so that they can have more abundance in their life. I figured the word bundle is connected to abundance. You want to have a bundle or abundance? So that's the idea. So if you guys need anything else, I'm here for you. We are going to have a posting party on Monday. So hopefully you guys can come to the posting party on Monday at 10 a.m. So if you go to linkedin.com/EviAI, EviAI, we have a, let's see which one this is, posting party. This one's 005. Let me see, is this it? Monday, November 24th. So no, this is last year's posting party. This event already ended. But let me go back to my company page, linkedin.com/company/EviAI, and then click on events on the left side. Click on events and then click on the posting party. So this is the posting party for EviAI and friends. So you can invite your people to this posting party if you'd like. This is happening on Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern. We always have fun at our posting parties. So I hope you guys can join. It's taking forever to load, but you can easily find it. And if you want information about unlimited digital marketing to get a CRM and to be able to start managing your prospects properly, then yeah, I'm happy to kind of guide you through that process as well as getting unlimited digital marketing. Wendy, thank you for the 5-star review. That means the world to me. Let me see what's going on with this event. Why is this event not loading? I don't know. I don't know why the event is not loading. You know what I find is that LinkedIn slows down my account. Let's try to do a side by side with Tammy's account and see if Tammy's account is faster. So I have Tammy's account here, Joe's account here. We're going to go to LinkedIn and look how slow my account is compared to Tammy's. By the way, this post is already live. So you guys want to drop a comment on this post, feel free. I'll drop this for you. Should you replace your profile with the one-page content? Samir asked. No, you could make a one sheet and look at my profile and the way that I put my one sheet on my profile. So look at the way this is still loading. My profile is still loading and Tammy's is already loaded. So they obviously are slowing down my account because, I don't know, I have a lot of activity on my account, so they just slow me down. And this is the event that you guys can join for Monday at 10 a.m. Feel free to share it. So I'm going to go click on share, invite. And with Tammy, I can click on current company, like say EOS Worldwide, and I can invite all the EOS implementers. I'm going to click on invite and then invite. And I just invited a bunch of EOS implementers to join the party. You see that? I could also invite from here, share, invite. And you see how slow this is compared to this one? Randy, Rob. I hit invite and it sends them an invite. But that's really slow. So sometimes if you use your LinkedIn too much, in my case, I'm using my LinkedIn a lot, LinkedIn just slows down your LinkedIn. Isn't that crazy how they slow me down like that? Todd Aaron said he just left a 5-star review. Thank you so much, Todd. Really appreciate that. EviAI.com, add EviAI to Chrome. Still says 94. Maybe they need to be approved or something. If I click on see all reviews, oh, looks like Todd's here. Wendy's is here. Graham's here. Mike O'Neill's here. Diane Forrester is here. Awesome. Thank you, guys. We just got 5 amazing new reviews. Hopefully, if we get one more, we'll have 6 and we'll get to 100. And I don't know why it still says 94, but hopefully that will change and we'll say 100. That would be awesome. All right. Well, that's what we got here. Thank you very much for being in my life. Appreciate you all, and I'm looking forward to supporting you guys. And if you're an EVAI Pro, I'll see you guys next week at our 2-hour session on Wednesday at 10 a.m. It's going to be really exciting. And I think today we at 4 p.m. we have a networking event. If I'm correct, I believe we have a networking event happening today at 4 p.m. If you guys want to join that, feel free to join the networking event at 4 p.m. All right. Well, thank you very much.